NBA fans, what's up? This is Vince Carter here. And if you're looking for the best of old school NBA, check out the Basketball Time Machine with Sean David. Hello, good day everyone, how's it going? I'm Sean David, thanks for tuning in. In today's episode, I want to talk about the unfortunate feud between two of my favorite players, Charles Barkley and Scottie Pippen, and how it actually got that far. But before we start with this video, a quick shout out to my Patreons. Thanks a lot you guys for supporting the show, and I would say let's dig right into today's episode.
I enjoyed playing with Scottie.
He's a very selfish guy.
I made a great sacrifice to get Scottie in Houston.
He doesn't show me the desire to want to win.
For him to want to bolt on me after 1 year, I was very disappointed.
Charles never will win a championship because he doesn't show any dedication.
You know, I gave up more than anybody to get Scottie.
If anything, he owed me an apology for coming to play with his sorry pet, but
I'm going to definitely go with it.
Is Scottie Pippen correct? Was he LeBron before LeBron, Charles?
No.
Scottie Pippen and Charles Barkley, two of the greatest players who ever touched an NBA basketball, have a lot of similarities. Both players were high draft picks with a lot of question marks on their back. Charles Barkley, for example, the player that many consider to be way too small to play the power forward position in the NBA. The player that tried to gain as much weight as possible so the Philadelphia 76ers would not draft him, proved everybody wrong, and defined the new breed of power forwards. And Scottie Pippen, a player that hardly anybody knew before draft night, who was considered to be too skinny to play at an NBA level. Well, how wrong can you be? Both players had a chip on their shoulder and after a few years were considered to be elite superstars. Another common ground was their relationship with Michael Jordan. Scottie, naturally, since he was Michael's teammate, but also Charles Barkley, who despite being MJ's friend, wanted to beat Michael so bad. Now, every time the Bulls and Barkley's teams played each other, Barkley was really going at it. And he would play Scottie Pippen most of the times. And if we take a closer look, you will see that those matchups were no ordinary matchups.
Great passer, but he's not going to do anything fancy.
Pippen and Barkley, a little bump and shove inside.
But I think they'd rather have
Returns to give Kevin Johnson a breather.
Charles continue right here to tell Scottie Pippen, you can't guard me. Every time we come down, I'm going to take you one-on-one. And they're drawing back and forth at each other.
You sit there and say, well, then why do they have Scottie Pippen guarding him? It's because of the cross-matching at the other end. When Phoenix runs out, many times you have to play who's playing you. You wind up with bad matchups.
Half-minute left, third quarter. Pippen. Oh, tip home. Terrific follow by Pippen.
Now Scottie is telling Charles, you can't guard me.
Armstrong in the clear. And we get a call, a fouls call. Barkley was cut off at center court by Scottie Pippen as Barkley was trying to race down court, and the basket will not count.
Charles Barkley gave the extra effort to try and run down what appeared to be a certain layup.
Here's Pippen. They isolate him, and he goes right around Anderson. Barkley rejected it.
From the corner. And then the shooting touch early on. Pippen. Nobody got in his way.
If you want to know how all the trash talking got started, it was on this play. And after this play, Charles Barkley started telling Scottie Pippen, you can't guard me, I'm not going anywhere. And then after Charles had scored that play, then Scottie came right back and scored on Charles and said, I'm not going anywhere either.
Pitches back to Grant. Pippen with the stop. Oh, what a move by Scottie Pippen. And the Bulls now lead by...
It seemed like every time Charles Barkley played against the Chicago Bulls, he was extra motivated. In his mind, he was the best player in the world, and the only way he could prove it was to beat the Bulls. Pippen, on the other hand, was accepting the challenge and was battling Barkley with all he had. Now, we all know that Scottie Pippen was a sensational defender and, in my opinion, next to Michael Jordan, the best ever. But against Charles Barkley, Pippen had his problems. Charles was just that strong. And even though Pippen did a very good job and made it tough for Barkley, Barkley always got his points against Pippen. Unfortunately, some of those clips where Barkley and Pippen really went at it are not available on YouTube anymore. But in those matchups, you could really see they both battled each other. And there was a lot of trash talking going on. From seeing those games, you would never think that they actually liked each other. But then on the other hand, they would hang out together with MJ and even shoot commercials together. In the mid-90s, when Jordan was still playing baseball, there were some serious rumors going on about Pippen joining Charles Barkley in Phoenix. Wait a sec, did I say rumors? Well, you can't call it rumors if both players, Pippen and Barkley, said it was happening.
Tell me about all the rumors about the Scottie Pippen coming to Phoenix. What are you hearing and what do you think?
Well, I tell you, I've been asked about it a couple times. Anybody in their right mind would love to play with Scottie Pippen. He's the best non-center basketball player in the world today, other than Hakeem Olajuwon. He's the best player in the world.
Well, probably heard Jerry Colangelo of the Suns add a little fuel to those rumors earlier by saying, yes, he would like to have Scottie Pippen. It'd be pretty easy to just stay in this town, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be. I've been on the road for 2 weeks, so I got plenty of clothes with me.
Now, as we know, that trade never happened. But after the Chicago Bulls won their second three-peat, it did finally happen. Though with a different team. Scottie Pippen joined Charles Barkley in Houston. It was the biggest sensation of the year. The Houston Rockets would now have Hakeem Olajuwon, Charles Barkley, and Scottie Pippen. Barkley had high hopes to finally win his first NBA championship, and Scottie thought he could finally win one more title, one more than Michael Jordan. You could see the excitement, but everything went totally the other way. The Rockets did not gel, and he could see that all three players were past their prime. And what made it even worse in Pippen's eyes, Charles was not working hard. This really upset Scottie. After only one season, he left the Rockets, and then he would finally give this legendary interview.
He's a very selfish guy. He doesn't show me the desire to want to win, and that's my reason for wanting to get away from playing with him anymore, because he doesn't show the dedication. And I probably should have listened to Michael a year ago when he said that Charles never will win a championship because he doesn't show any dedication.
Scottie and Barkley were throwing jabs back and forth over the media, while Pippen definitely hit the harder blows. Then, on the 26th of November in 1999, Pippen and Barkley would be on the same court again. The Houston Rockets would face the Portland Trail Blazers, and the media hyped that game big time. The Rockets had a totally different team now, with a young rookie named Steve Francis versus the Portland so-called Jay Blazers. Everybody was expecting Barkley to put up a big game, but that night, he just didn't have it, shooting just 27% from the field, finishing with 13 points. Pippen, on the other hand, had a solid performance and was giving buckets.
The officials who will be keeping a sharp eye on both Charles Barkley and Scottie Pippen, Ron Garrison, Ron Olesiak, and Jason Phillips. Years gone by, this is a terrific shooting team from three-point range. Oh, nice recovery by Scottie Pippen. And Scottie is playing despite that dislocated left index finger that was injured during free
rotations, and he can do a little bit of everything. Score, facing up, hit the jumper. He can put it on the floor, actually, draw and kick open teammates.
And Scottie Pippen showing the touch. He has 6 points. The Rockets, Blazers with just one. Here's Pippen wide open for three.
Yes. You can see from the beginning of the game the way Houston was playing. Yes.
Showing some signs. Mobley had it knocked away by Pippen. It's a 3-on-1. Pippen all the way. It counts at the foul. Boy, does he look sharp tonight.
I think everybody felt that at the last second, Scotty was going to dish the ball off in the right lane to David Stoudemire, who was filming, but Scotty felt that he had the full acceleration. You'll see Stoudemire give and then fill. Right there is where you feel he's going to give it back, but instead, Scotty takes it himself, finishes, and goes to the line.
At the end, Scotty and the Blazers won that game. Pippen outplayed Barkley, and the loss sat very heavy with Sir Charles. A few weeks later, Barkley would end his career due to a ruptured tendon in his knee during his last game in Philadelphia. Even though Scotty and Barkley didn't talk to each other, Pippen felt sorry for Barkley and wished him well. Alright you guys, that's it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I hope to see you next time. Peace. I'm out. Hold up, one more thing. Since it looks like this is the end of the career of Vince Carter, I wanted to use this opportunity to say thanks for all the great memories, for all the incredible dunks, for all the joy that you spread around the world because of your basketball play. I just wanted to show some appreciation and thank you for everything, Vince. It was great watching you for so many years, and it was great to see you even in your 40s. So thanks a lot from the Basketball Time Machine. All the best for the rest of your life, man.